I was walking to yet another date. Clean shirt, fresh haircut, mentally rehearsing some jokes and deep thoughts I'd read in a book. I had improved myself. I should have felt confident. But deep inside, there was a voice. What if it still doesn't work? For months I'd been on a mission. Gym, cold showers, morning routines, gratitude journals. I read the books, watched the podcasts, cut out distractions. I thought, if I become better, more disciplined, more impressive, someone will finally want me. It made sense. But under all that effort was a quiet desperation, a fear that who I was just wasn't enough. So I didn't just improve, I performed. I built a version of myself I thought people would love, and on that date, I brought him with me. The date started well. She laughed at my jokes. We talked about books, coffee, childhood dreams. I was checking all the boxes. In my head, I was thinking, yes, this is it. It's finally working. We sat across from each other, and I leaned in just a little. Then she tilted her head, paused, and said, "You're very together. Like, everything about you is polished. But," she hesitated, "you don't feel real. Like you're not really here with me." Silence. I froze. I smiled and nodded like it didn't sting, but inside it was like someone punched through my ribs. She had seen something I'd worked so hard to hide. Not because I was fake, but because I was afraid to be real. That night I couldn't sleep. Her words echoed in my head. Not cruel, just honest. And suddenly, I saw it. I wasn't showing up to dates as me. I was showing up as a presentation, a polished version I hoped someone would choose. But no one can love a mask, even if it smiles. I realized I wasn't afraid of rejection. I was afraid of being seen, and still not being enough. So I kept hiding behind progress. Growth became my disguise. Self-improvement had stopped being about becoming whole. It had become a way to avoid the terrifying risk of being real. After that, I stopped performing. I showed up to dates in clothes I felt comfortable in. I stopped trying to be impressive and started being curious, honest, present. Not every date went great, but something shifted. The walls came down. I wasn't the perfect guy anymore. I was just me, and eventually I met someone. Not because I had optimized my routines or memorized better opening lines, but because, for the first time, I wasn't trying to earn connection. I was just open to it. And she didn't fall for my achievements. She fell for the part I used to hide. So maybe you're not single because you're not good enough. Maybe you're single because no one's met you yet. The real you, behind the effort, the grind, the mask. Don't just improve yourself, reveal yourself. That's who someone is waiting to fall in love with.